Welcome to Entrepreneurship Vertical, Startup Formation and Scalability. Particularly this topic, after covering all 5 units, the process in scalable, it reaching to market, whether it will sustain longer time. How will you calculate? Most of the startup initially giving better result, after a few days it is not able to sustain. Already we discussed about the incubation center. New process, new product is developed in the incubation center. By taking care of that incubation center, new process by means of technology based mentorship. The same time we are taking by means of business mentorship from idea level 0 to major enterprises level. Now, the important one is the people working in the incubation center, not only for new product, new process development. Already existing small business, already existed industry, they feel little issues. They understand whether the business is sustaining for longer time. Sometimes it fall down, particularly in loss of economical loss, profit is not at the considerable level. The time they come for incubation center for suitable mentorship as well as next level you will take the industry. So we call, when the industry fall down, we call sick industry. Incubation center not only mainly concentrating for new business, already existing business is fall down. If it is sick, similar to hospitalization, they will come for incubation center for suitable mentoring, how to make it to next level. It is a similar consultancy or new process we want to implement, updation, technology based updation, these and all possible. Now coming to the picture, this lecture video gives suitable information at what time it gets fall down, how to analyze. So how to define sick industry, how it is coming that sickness, when we thought it is a sick, what are the process of sickness, everything you will see in this lecture video. Already we discussed who are entrepreneur, what are the factors influencing entrepreneurship, everything we discussed. Characteristics of entrepreneur also we discussed. Last lecture related to motivational theory, motivational talk. How to motivate entrepreneur, why we need motivation, what is the theory of motivation, everything we discussed. Here, the process involved in the setting up a business, source of finance. We have a asset and liability. With that asset and liability, the difference with the asset and the liability, the difference plays major role for identifying a sick unit. This topic gives suitable information about when we call the unit is sick, how to find that sick unit, how to avoid that issue by means of mentoring, how to make a sick unit into next level. These and all we are going to consider. Here, sickness. What are the measure of sickness? How will you measure the sickness? That plays major role. When we call the unit is under sick. So entrepreneur always check their balance sheet suitably. We are in what status? Are we continuing the same? Everything we need to understand. Now coming to the point, definition of sickness. Then what are the process involved in the sickness? Everything we will discuss in this lecture. Now, financially not suitable unit we call sick unit. We invested lot, but return back is not immediately reflecting. That time we will call sickness. Some period we will use, after that period it is not returned back, we will conclude that unit is under sick, we need to use some healthy vitamin for that unit for getting up into regular basic returnable business. So we want to understand how will you make ready for that unit. Instead of under the sick, we want to make it suitably return, revenue based return we want. So healthy unit, reasonably return and the capital invested. Reasonable return on capital invested. That is called healthy unit. Build reserve after providing depreciation. We have some depreciation. After that depreciation, we have some amount returned for the investment. So we need to calculate by financial angle whether the unit is sick unit or healthy unit. How will you calculate? One is return on capital investment. Return on capital investment is good, we call the healthy unit. If it is not, we call that unit is in sick industry. Now, 1 year it is likely to continue for some loss. We call that is a current loss. Then cumulative losses exceed the capital and reserve. We call the unit is in the sick. Continuously 5 to 7 years, the industry shows the same performance, even though lot of studies we made, we are taking lot of information on that. Though we are taking all those things, it is not in the level of maturity. That time we are considering that unit is in the, under the sick. So what we want to make, understand this, continuous study, returnable income is very low. That time we call that is under the sick. So the process of sick we are going to understand. What are the various processes involved? If it is normal unit, functional areas are normal and efficient. If generating profit, but it is a sick unit, the decline in profit during the last years, the decline in profit. Anticipated income is not there. That is a main the tending towards sickness. Deterioration is a functional area continuously deteriorating something. Sometimes cash losses occur in the expected in the current year. If the unit is completely sick, there is an inefficientness, particularly losses, more losses. So we are classifying normal unit, tending towards sickness, complete anticipating for sickness, finally complete sickness. Now, healthy unit means cash profit is plus, capital working is plus, net worth also plus, everything plus, net worth plus, capital worth, capital is also plus, cash profit also plus. Tending towards sickness means cash profit is minus, net working capital plus, net worth plus. Anticipated sickness means cash profit minus, net worth capital minus, net worth is plus. If completely in the sick means cash minus, net worth capital minus, net worth also minus. With this table column, we can easily understand based on our auditor report. We have now the unit is under healthy or tending towards sickness or under anticipated sickness or finally the unit is completely sick. We can calculate all those things. Now, the complete information about functional area, finance revenue, ratio, net worth. So here, healthy normal unit means generating profit cash plus. Current ratio is more than 1. Debit equity ratio is more than above 1. Net worth always in positive. This is a healthy normal unit. Tending towards sickness means light aberration is started. Now profit is minus, current ratio is again greater than 1. It now shows net worth in positive. Anticipated sickness means deterioration started. Now deterioration is possibly in the pathway. Cash loss, profit loss, current ratio, asset equity ratio is 1. It is net worth is negative. Fully sick unit means inefficient, cash loss, track profit is minus, current ratio is less than 1, net worth is minus. So this table column once again giving the same information but different angle. We are getting suitably good. Now, what is current ratio? Current asset, current liability. Current ratio means current asset divided by current liability. Now, coming to picture, debit equity ratio, debit divided by equity. Net worth, total asset minus total liability. With this simple formula, you can easily consider whether unit is healthy or under the problem anticipated for sickness is completely sick unit. Based on that, we can easily understand. Now, signal of industrial sickness. Before starting of this problem, in the healthy reason we will just prevention better than cure. Similarly, here we identify the sick unit, then we will call which one is suitably good. We are taking, usually the unit will not fall in single overnight. It will give warning signal. But important warning signal it will give. Based on the warning signal, we need to understand with that we are capturing something, we are doing many things for the stability of the business. The warning signal it will give in several areas. Time to time it will give warning signal. Some of the signals we will discuss here. The capital utilization declining. If you are not utilizing capital, the unit is under the sick. Shortage of liquidity. Sometimes excess inventory. Non-submission of data to bank. Irregularity in the bank transition. Frequent breakdown maintenance. Decline in quality. delay by paying tax, salary, decline in technical efficiency, frequent transfer of personnel. Sometimes people are moving from one unit to another unit. There is consistency is not there, retention of the employee is not there. That unit is under siege. So these are the important warning signal of industry which is under the sick or going to anticipate sickness. So decline the capacity of utilization. It is under utilization, less under. Shortage of liquidity, excess inventory. These are the warning signals of sick unit. The bank data, financial input are not good. Irregularity in the bank transition. Frequent breakdown maintenance. Decline in quality. These are the major signals. We understand to avoid all those things. We want to keep ready for all those information. Symptoms of industry sickness. Shortage of cash. Always we are expressing sickness in terms of cash. Net worth, debit, liability, asset. Shortage of cash, deteriorating financial ratio, frequently asking loan, delay in annual audit. The employees, top middle management, default in payment, dues, heavy dependence on external funds. We are depending only mainly for external fund. These are the major factors directly connecting. These are industry symptoms. Shortage of cash, financial ratio, frequent request of bank for loan. We are always getting loan. We are unable to repay the money. This and all not good. Now, external causes. Some policy changes in the government, that is a major problem for industry sickness. Inadequate non-availability of raw material, power, labor, shrinkage of demand, there is no market fit, there is no trend, always frequent strike, it is a major problem in the industry sickness. Financial resource, infrastructure lagging, natural calamities. Sometimes banking give lot of trouble for the industry development. So mainly policy, government policy, these are the external causes of industry sickness. Internal cause, mainly lack of experience in the production unit. The people are skilled enough, but they don't have suitable experience. Approval from our industry, ministry. Own fund may be less internally problem. Sometimes they will divert from one top unit to another unit. Now industry is good in Britain, but the owner of the industry is pumping that money from that industry to another industry. That is internal sickness. Lack of management experience. Management taking much care, that is important. Serious sickness reason, management is not particularly concerned about that industry. People are working, manager giving important information, they are taking care, but how long, whether this return is possible. Sometimes the manager will give a suitable value, maybe they will manipulate and show all this value. We want to check, cross check. The industry, today they are getting a profit, tomorrow it will continue or not, we need to understand. How long it will continue? So major issues we are under the sick, how will you say? Because of the industrial issues, we need to consider internal sickness causes, external sickness causes, what is the net to worth ratio, debit equity ratio, everything we want to understand. Principles of management. Sometimes low equity base, delay in profit, payment, marketing, poor information system, costing, budgeting, cash flow statement, financial statement. So major industry sickness, they are starting from different area. So these are the major terms for industry sickness. Underutilization of capacity, that is a major problem. We invested lots, but utilization is very, very less. How will you utilize all those things? Lack of financial control, improper technology, frequent breakdown, improper maintenance, delays in repair and replacement. These are the major external causes, internal causes of sickness. External causes mainly government policy, lack of power, lack of labor cooperation. These are the main things. Huge financial losses to bank, loss of employment opportunity, industry unrest. These also important consequence of sick industry. Sometimes bank initially giving support, after few months, after few years, they are not supporting that much. We don't know the reason. This gives important issue taking into industry. The bank is supporting last year, this year not supporting means how will they manage? These are the initial stage, many industry facing a lot of issues. When share price of unit is coming down, the investor initially supported, after that they are losing some interest. That's why the company is coming down. The tax, the government tax, duties, they are giving a lot of tax. The industry will go in sick, that's why the externally we are giving more important for policy. The unit is under the sea, but they are giving a lot of information regarding a tax and duties. So how will you measure? Sickness is not occurred overnight. It's a gradual process taking 5 to 7 years. The healthy and wealthy unit is coming to sick unit, it will take 5 to 7 years. The major thing, the unit management is not fully concerned with that unit, then it will go for sickness. Sometimes financial institution is not supported. So labor lose their job. The three review for industry sickness in different manner. One is board of industrial and financial reconstruction is major important one. Rehabilitation program for sick unit. Bank should periodically review the account. Improper opportunity scanning made by entrepreneur. The unit is very large, the loss also very large. We need to consider many things. Government policy for small scale enterprises generating employment opportunity with relatively low investment. Promotion or equitable distribution of national income. Effective mobilization of untapped resources. Manufacturing activity all over the country. If the unit is sick means already we invested a lot. Improper utilization. Initially people want something. I will give a suitable example for this. Previously everybody having a camera, the same camera with the film. Now electronics devices, improvement in the electronics devices. Now the film industry gone. The reason behind it is improper market fit. Even everybody having their own camera, that is a cell phone camera, they are taking pictures, they are taking a soft copy of the photo, there is no need of a hard copy, the film, washing of the film in the laboratory, these are not occurring. So mainly meaningful, number one, not only government policy, market fit. So the unit, particularly industry, want to upgrade the technology printing need. Otherwise, the unit come to sick unit. In my own perception, I will tell that policy, internal problem, external problem, above all depends on our own interest and technology readiness, technology development trend according to the public trend we need to move, otherwise the unit will come to sick unit. Government policy for small scale enterprises. We have Rural Industry Development Board, with that we have a different policy. District Industry Center, we call Kanchipuram District Industry Center for our incubation center, we call DIC, District Industry Center. It will give lot of promotion for sick unit. Sometimes they are giving some subsidy, utilization of power, they are giving a free power electricity. So initially few years they don't want to get a tax. They are giving lot of freedom, lot of privilege for sick unit to make into next level. So understanding all those things, government policy, everything we need to make into the unit in the next level. Increase the industrial production through optimizing, utilizing in the installed capacity. On information, now we have one halving machine. The halving machine per hour, maybe one shift it is producing 800, but we have a suitable demand. We don't have another machine to purchase, money is a major issue. Now we want to make into shift, 3 shift. By paying extra money for 3rd shift, that means in night shift, employees will come and take care. The unit thrives, the same machine is giving 3 times output. So the tiny unit means here mentioning 2 lakhs, now government is changing into 5 lakhs. SSI small scale industry, 25 lakhs we are taking into 2.5 crore. So depends on the government. Now the government is supporting a lot, the industry value is moving. For understanding all those things, incubation center like Venkateshwara College, Entrepreneur Promotion Incubation Center, we are promoting this, educating the people by different development program. One is called Entrepreneurship Development Program, Business Development Program. These are the very important program. We are making the public into next level. Now, the problem, the facing problem industry, particularly small scale industry, raw material supply is major. Now they are taking much care. They are providing a raw material. They are finding where is the raw material availability with cheaper price, with the subsidy they are supplying a raw material also. So one in hand again, one side industry people, another side government coming together, joining together for betterment of our state and the country. They are working together for industry promotion. For Sikh industry, they are existing all those things already. Experienced employee, infrastructure good, but something little problem may be arise. We want to sort out the problem. Something people are coming for us, right? Means the company is supporting the same time from the government side also they are solving the problem. So government support first 5 years they are giving a suitable support. They are giving second 5 years plan again they are investing something depends on our progress. So every 5 years based on your development they will sort out our status when they will provide many things. So growth strategy in small business. The business enterprises, we have three important things: social, economical, political. Here, business enterprises concerned with this thing, society, people we are taking for employment. We are making them into economical status in higher level. Then politically we need support. One side political, one side economical, another one social. Three things being entrepreneur is connecting. We have a good connection with the political party, we have suitable connection with the society, as well economically supporting for the country. So need growth, strength, able to face the problem, competition. Growth means here accepting modern technology, upgrading our unit into next level. This is our growth. Strategy, well-planned course of action devised to achieve an objective. Growth strategy, well-devised scheme to expand a business operation. A plan to help enterprises to grow big. Internal growth strategy, enterprises grow on their own without joining hand with the other enterprises. Even we have two different units. We don't want to connect one to another. External growth generally, enterprises grow by joining hand with the other enterprises. So already we have some sickness. How will you eradicate all those things? By means of joint venture. So your development is good, but after 2 years our technology lagging, we are not able to upgrade our technology at that time. We are going for joint venture program. We are taking hand to with others, joining hand, and we are taking into next level. That's why joint venture, Ashok Leyland, we are having joint venture. Delphi TDS having joint venture. We are good in one particular area. Some other company in the outside, foreign country, they are also very good. Joining together, developing. Win-win situation is possible. Win-win. We are taking some technology from foreign country. We have a huge resource. We have a water resource, land, and the population country is higher. We have a very good manpower resource. Utilizing all those things we are taking into next level. So, being entrepreneur, we are connecting social, economical, political. Similarly here, for growth of the nation, we are going for joint venture with some other company, international company. We are giving all the support. They are coming and investing, investment picture from the foreign country. We are joining for manpower. So the legal issue, everything we are taking care inside that. India, they will come and taking it to next level. The main strategy growth, expansion, diversification, joint venture, merger, subcontracting, franchising, these are the small business strategy. Growth of small business is mainly for expansion, diversification, joint venture, merger, subcontracting, franchising. If we are producing one particular product in one single row, we are taking some other franchising that will improve original value. We are not able to branch out, but we are giving a franchises. We are merging with that. Subcontract we are getting a lot of people for small product making, we are giving a lot of energy and money. You do subcontract, the another entrepreneur, small entrepreneur may come. You will give the same quality. You will give subcontract. Many original equipment manufacturers, the small parts they are giving for subcontract. They want this quality. The small entrepreneur, small scale industry will develop. We are giving chance to some other entrepreneur for development. Now, the expansion type of growth strategy in small business. The expansion means enlarging, increasing in the small line of business. Internal growth of enterprises. Growth of any own without joining other enterprises. Through market penetration, through market development, capturing new market for existing product, searching new customer, through product development modification. So something expanding our business for enlargement. Based on that enlargement, we have lot of advantage. Gradual growth, that is a natural growth. Without making major changes, there is a growth. Efficient utilization of existing resource. Already existing resource we have, we want to utilize it. Gradual growth leads to easy management. Because we are pumping something in the same management, they are expecting more. That time we are giving some gradual growth, resulting large scale operation. What are the major disadvantages of this? Gradual growth leads time consuming, longer time, even 10 years, 15 years. Expansion of small line of production, it will take long time, so boring. Use of modern technology is limited. Use of modern technologies, expansion case, it is very limited. Diversification, we are adding something new product, we are taking the surprise in the same machinery, equipment, manpower for some other product, some other classes. That is called diversification. One line we are taking into some other product development. That time that is utilization is getting more, we are getting suitable profit. The sickness go away. So we are taking one particular idea, we are utilizing. So how will you avoid that sickness? Utilizing it properly. Utilize. Whether you are utilizing something, we are getting some product, new product, or productivity is improving based on that revenue is increased, our enjoyable for our employees also. We are also getting that part. So utilizing is utilizing. In India, many industries, the issue is underutilization. The always issue underutilization. Not only for industry, in the education institution also. We are having a good rated capacity, suitable faculty members, so only 60 people are coming inside. So 120 it is possible means we need to utilize our faculty as well as our equipment also. Many government institutions, central institutes are only capacity of 60 students, but they have a huge land, infrastructure, facility, laboratory, everything, but utilization only by 60 members. The government pumping money. Human Resource Development Ministry is giving a lot of fund for the institution, but underutilization. So business, if it is underutilization, that will turn to sick unit. For that, we need to consider for next level how we need to make it. Now, diversification, some advantages, effective usage of resource, minimize the risk, competitive strength, the business organization required additional resource. Now we have a joint venture company. I already expressed Delphi TVS. We are very good in resource, manpower, land, water. You are having suitable technology. We are lack of money. You are having some good amount of money coming together. We will make into profitable industry. We will make share. Depends on our contribution. Everything you write in the agreement. Come forward. What are the advantages? If there is a joint venture, my lackness, my issues in my side, you have some suitable strength. Everybody having some weakness, industry having some weakness, another industry having some other weakness. That weakness we will overcome by this side. Your weakness we will overcome by this way. My weakness you take care. Based on that, we will have some suitably good. So joint venture is a beautiful one. I am having a place. You are coming here, you are doing your business. For that, in that profit, you give something for me in percentage. You are not having an area, but I am having a valuable area in the exact marketplace. So these are some merger, combining two or more existing enterprises, merge. If I am traveling on path, I am spending all the expenditure, traveling, everything, but you are merging with together similar product or some advantage you will take. Common travel, I am taking one bag, if you are giving another bag, that is so good. One travel cost is reduced, because of that, we will enjoy the profit. Merge. Two things we can take. Sometimes one area is air conditioning manufacturer, another one is refrigerator manufacturer. Join them together for supplying or advertisement, or sometimes they are going for sales, merging to unit. That will make a common name. Enterprises, we are producing the unit, producing some other refrigerator, air conditioning unit producing. Together they are going for marketing. We will call merging. Facility better of research enables sick enterprises to merge it to make it healthy. Problem in our hand is marketing. We are very good productivity industry, able to produce but unable to market. So another company is capable for giving advertisement, able to market something. That two company enterprises merging to take care of productivity, production, everything. I will take care of the marketing. That time the company will grow. That we call merger. Sometimes they are giving a subcontract. I am able to produce Hyundai, Ford, they will give a subcontract. Small industry also developing a lot. I am unable to concentrate for a small part. A very big unit I am concentrating, small spring I am unable to produce. You take care of small particularly for spring, you go and develop your own company. At that time, if it is very small, you will concentrate more and you make the quality next level. Sometime your enterprises will come up. You are also taking, that is a good opportunity. You are giving a spring not only for me, you will give some other way. So growth of the company is improving. At the same time, I don't want to waste my energy, time, money for this small spring. So subcontract means many things. Many big industry they are going for subcontract. Now subcontract major advantage is increasing production, suitable for manufacturing goods temporarily, providing business for SSI, small scale unit. It's a flexible one. Disadvantage, sometimes we are doing subcontractor, the subcontractor is not capable, he is not giving, that's why we are losing a lot. Quality is inconsistent. It is in our hand that the quality is different, we are giving. That time we need a lot of inspection and all. Delay in payment, that also possible. Listen, this is very, very important. We have a startup growth, the expansion, maturity, decline. When we will see the growth, after the growth, what we want to do. There is a decline stage. That decline stage we will come again to the incubation sector, make into stability, depends on the trend in the technology, adapt your trend. With this resource, with this infrastructure, we have your growth, then we go for decline. That time we will make this steadiness. By means of understanding what is sick, make consequence important action for reducing their sickness, making it to healthy unit. So startup stage initially, they are coming into incubator, then they have a growth, expansion, very good maturity, they are standing on their own leg. That time the incubation center is not helping. Then coming to picture again, we are helping for them to, if they are having some sick. We are giving treatment. The treatment make the unit into next level by means of giving treatment by merging with some other company, subcontracting, or joint venture. So what are the available infrastructure, machinery, manpower we need to utilize? So always here mantra, better utilization to avoid the sickness. Utilizing all those things, not only for industry, not only for incubation center, or our human being also, we need to utilize all our body parts. Otherwise the sick will come. The same thing, utilizing is very, very important. In the startup journey, starting years, first initially birth, then emergence of enterprises, production, sales, there is no competition initially, profits may be good. Initially in the startup, profit comparatively less, then growth stage, the production is increases, sales also increases, profit also increases. Competitors begins to enter in this stage, growth stage. So while coming to the competitor, we need to understand our level of competition. We want to go along with the competitor. Always my statement said, if the competitor is coming, where we need to strengthen, what is our weakness and strength, what is their weakness and strength. Accordingly, we want to strengthen. So don't take the competitor in seriously, you make that statement as a collaborator. That is a win-win situation. And the customers are taking by two different products. The third party is coming as a third. How will you make into sustainability? The customer will go there, them also. We need to concentrate how to catch our customer. Customer retention is important here. So how will you retain? Already we have a brand name. Already we have a suitably good name. In the society we have a very good name. With that we need to sustain longer time. So the growth expansion stage. Expands by the way of opening some branches. Introduce a new product, business activity and diversified into the best benefit. Recap the best benefit. In the maturity stage, sales increases, profit decline, marginal enterprises starting leaving market. Sometime enterprises survive for some time. The majority in the problem arises in the decline stage. Gradual replacement of product, new invention in the difficulty, change in customer behavior. Customer behavior initially good, but they are not obeying our words. They are not giving money. They are taking another product. The customer is not believing. These are some issues in the declining stage. The decline stage while coming, the industry becomes limited level of sickness. We need to understand by means of merging, joint venture, collaboration, franchisee, many branches, merge, subcontractor. These and all the reducing our sickness into next level. With this, I am ready to conclude this video lecture. what is sickness, how to measure the sick unit, how to avoid the sickness, what are the measures of sickness, what are the mathematical measures of the sickness. Everything is studied. What are the internal factors directly connecting for sickness? What are the external factors, particularly external factors, government policy. For all those things, the incubation center providing external mentorship for business mentoring as well as technology based mentoring. By discussing, we will take care of the industry into next level by means of giving mentorship, financial support and advisory for merging, subcontracting or franchisee or joint venture. Based on the suitability of entrepreneur, they will take some other thing into maintaining sustainability for longer time. With this, we will conclude this lecture. Thank you once again for your patient listening. Thank you.